When it comes to solar crystals, there's sunstone and there's citrine, there's imperial topaz and there's amber. But today I hope to add another crystal to your must-have sun or solar crystal list, and that is golden apatite. Now, golden apatite is an amazingly golden crystal, as you can see here, and I can't believe I actually haven't done a video on this one. It's so beautiful, and I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up, but often you'll find some really beautiful tumbled stones or jewelry that have these beautiful rainbow sparkles in it. Now, this is a high vibration crystal and can be a little bit harder to find than the regular blue apatite that we do find out and about. But this is definitely one you want to have in your collection because you're going to see how it's going to help to raise your vibration and bring in more of that sunshiny energy and have a follow-through effect in your life that's going to be positive and abundant. We know that our mindset will have a big impact on our life, and golden apatite is amazing for helping to promote optimism and positivity. When we start to change and be more positive about our outlook in life, then we start to look at things that will match that expectation and find the opportunities to bring more abundance into your life. This is a great crystal to work with if you do find that you tend to be a bit of a negative Nancy sometimes, or you're looking at maybe the year ahead or some time ahead and thinking it's going to be a grim time. Golden apatite helps you to look at other opportunities and find how you can think outside the square to change the story of your life. It's really great if you have any kind of blocks that are stopping you, and really great if you have some kind of fear of success. One thing that I find golden apatite is really helpful for is if you have some kind of scripting in your mind about that too much money makes people a bad person or can change people in a negative way. What you'll find is money as a form of energy is an amplifier. It allows good people to do great things and allows bad people to do bad things. So if you want to make a more positive change in this world, working with golden apatite, helping you to be more positive and allowing you to bring money into your world so that you can make this world a better place is exactly how this stone can work. Like blue apatite, golden apatite can also help us with weight loss. And again, it brings in that positivity to help us have a healthy relationship with our body. Now, a lot of the time when we don't have the body we want, maybe we're storing a bit of extra weight somewhere, we tend to belittle and judge ourselves and be hard on ourselves. But did you know that our body lovingly allocates fat around our body to save our life and to keep us as healthy as possible? You know, as we get older or if we're eating more energy than we're actually using each day, our body needs to store that, and we'll store that around our stomach or, especially with women, also around the hips. Now, we may be rather disparaging about that, but the alternative is that it would actually put it around our organs, such as our lungs, our heart, our liver, and so on, and that would actually make our survival more difficult. Our organs would have to work harder and would have greater health issues. So do you understand how your body lovingly places that extra energy you give it in places where it's not going to impact your health, or it will minimize the impact it has on your health? Being grateful for your body and loving your body as it is, and then working and seeing again that positive way that you could help to balance out that energy in, energy out, and use some of that extra energy you're storing around that mid area, then that can help you to positively change your body. Now, a great thing to do is actually keep a little piece of this in the shower, and once you've kind of finished washing, grab this and just kind of massage it over your body, especially those places that you would like to downsize, while reciting positive affirmations, thanking your body for all that it allows you to do. Now, do be careful because obviously crystals in the shower getting wet can be a little bit slippery, and you don't want to drop this on the tiles and smash it, so be really careful. But this will help to bring more positive energy and more positive body image, so that even if you do want to lose weight or change your body in some way, you're doing it in a loving way and wanting it to be a healthier body, rather than doing it because you're really upset or thinking negatively about your body. Now, I do want to throw in one little thought at the end here. I was reading a book about hygge, which is the Danish way of living that brings coziness into life. And in this book, I can't remember the author off the top of my head, but she writes, in the Scandinavian countries, we worry not how the body looks, but what the body can do. Can the body do everything that you need it to do every day? And if it can, then we love it for that. Golden Apatite is amazing for helping us to work through and release shame. Now, shame may come from something we've done recently and we're feeling embarrassed by it, but it can also be inherited and passed on from generations or even from religious backgrounds or community backgrounds. I've had partners in the past who have had strong religious backgrounds and feel shameful of their body, and even in, private places feel that they need to cover their body up. Our body is a gift of the Creator and something we should celebrate. Hey, you don't have to go running around naked everywhere, but at least you should be able to celebrate it where you feel comfortable. And that type of shame can really be diminishing on us. So whether you've been feel shameful for your body, whether you feel shameful for something you've done, whether you feel shameful for something you haven't done, if there is shame weighing upon you, again, the healing aspects of this beautiful high vibration golden apatite can really help us to rise above that, to see that obviously everything we do in our life brings a lesson and allows us to grow, allows us to relate to other people, but also allows us to kind of not look at these things that we've done with such negativity and realize that, hey, we were doing the best we could at that time, but also not to always sit in that and realize that we always have the option to make things better. So if you have generational shame that you feel that you carry, or there's just something you've done recently or a while ago that you want to kind of let go and forgive yourself for, this is a really beautiful crystal to do that with. Sitting with it, journaling, looking at, different literature that could maybe guide you through releasing that shame. They're great meditations, but this is going to be a great crystal to allow you to do that. When it comes to our energy centers or our chakras, shame hinders the solar plexus chakra. And of course, golden and yellow crystals work with that solar plexus chakra as well. Now, not only does this crystal help to rid shame that will allow us to find balance in our solar plexus chakra, but once we've found balance in it, it can actually help us to evolve this energy center as well. Now, evolving an energy center or a chakra doesn't mean that you're adding more energy to it, because it becomes overactive and we tend to become ego-driven, boisterous and dominating social interactions. What it does, it allows us to be more refined in what we do. Our solar plexus chakra is about power balances and self-empowerment and feeling equal with absolutely everyone. What happens as we start to evolve this energy center, after we've found balance in this energy center, is we start to look at how we contribute more and how we can encourage other people to contribute more as well. In essence, just as we were talking about the sun earlier before, it allows your light to shine brighter, but also encouraging other people to do that as well. Basically, as we start to evolve our solar plexus chakra, and this is an amazing crystal for helping us to do this, it actually helps us to lift everyone together, and so that we are living to our full potential and fulfilling our spiritual quest. Today is inspired to give you a bit of an activity that you might like to do with your golden apatite. Now, grab your crystal, a pen and paper or a journal, and go and sit out where it's sun shining. And I want you to contemplate, if you had enough money to fulfill all your needs, your food, your education, your bills, your housing and all that, what would you do with that extra money? How would you help to make this world a better place? Would you invest in a charity? Would you buy things for other people? What would you do? And start to dream and feel that sense of abundance. This is an amazing crystal for helping to bring more good, more opportunities, and more financial success into your life. But if we start thinking and playing around with that idea of what if, it actually starts to change our mind in that way. First, we have to see it, then believe it to actually manifest it. And by doing this activity and keeping the golden apatite near you and filling it with these dreams and that visions, and then keeping the crystal with you after that, it will actually help to bring possibilities and opportunities to you. So give it a shot, see what manifests within a month, and then come back and let me know in the comment section below. Once you've got a brand new piece of golden apatite, or maybe you've been using a lot, then you definitely want to cleanse it. Now, there are different ways to cleanse crystals, and when it comes to golden apatite, because it resonates with the sun, stick it out in the sunlight for a couple of hours, and that will help to bring back its optimum shiny, sunshiny disposition. Really, really beautiful. Now, astrologically, of course, this is going to be associated with the sun as well, and the sun rules Leo. So anytime we're doing maybe a celebration around the summer solstice or any of the solar pagan festivals, or maybe you're working with the full moon in Leo, new moon in Leo, or some aspect of your personal astrology and Leo, this will help to bring the best out in all those situations as well. Now, you can also enhance your golden apatite by bringing in other gifts and wisdom of nature as well. The essential oil that resonates really beautifully with golden apatite is Kananga. Now, you may not have heard of Kananga, but it's a very close relative to ylang ylang. Now, a lot of ylang ylang comes from Madagascar. You get a lot of Kananga, a similar plant, in Indonesia. And this is actually, it may not have a sweeter smell, but its chemistry is actually a lot more calming. It also works with the solar plexus chakra and brings a real playful, childlike energy into your life. And so working with these two together helps to really get you out of the doldrums and to help you to be more positive and optimistic. When it comes to animal wisdom, the animal that steps forward, or kind of hops forward for me, is the finch. Now, finch, these beautiful birds that are found in many places around the world, teaches lessons of being light-hearted, not being stuck or grounded too much, being able to flit from one thing to another. They really help us with adaptability, changing our mind, and they're also very beautifully communal or social birds as well, and so they help to bring that energy into our lives. A beautiful thing to do is to sit outside in nature, enjoying the sunshine, holding this crystal in one of your hands, breathing in some Kananga essential oil and closing your eyes. Imagine a finch, who knows what colour it shall be, you'll have to let me know, coming and talking to you, and just simply ask the finch, what is it that I need to know right now? And allow it to impart some wisdom on you. So, I'd love to know about your experiences with this amazing crystal of golden apatite. Do you have it in your collection? And if not, maybe it's time to up-level and bring in another high-vibration solar crystal into your life. Make sure you have a look, and this is a really great one to go down to your local crystal store if you can, because some of them have beautiful rainbows in them, and they're the ones that just sparkle and dazzle you to the nth degree. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me and letting me talk about another beautiful gift from our Mother Earth. I'll talk to you really soon. I'm Adam Barralet. Blessed be.